What's up, guys? You know who it is. It's for my YouTube users, it's Yellow Boy J. For my Facebook Harris Art users, it is Model Boy Jones. Coming at you guys with one of the first videos for the Harris Art page. That's going to be, of course, about hair. This video is going to be about hair, and I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short, but still pack a lot of information in it. And I'm going to have to come back with another video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it today or not, but I'm going to lightly touch bases on the topics that I want to cover, and then go more in depth with like products and stuff like that today that I personally use and that I'm experimenting with right now. So let's just get right into it. So I want to answer questions about color, because people normally ask me about my hair color, which is why my introduction looks like that. But people speculate that I have bleach in my hair, which is not true at all. I actually just use permanent color, and the color that I use is Matrix So Color Line. It's a professional color line that we actually pick up at a store called Cosmoprof, which you actually have to be licensed just to walk in the store. But I'm not quite sure if you can access that color if you're not a licensed cosmetologist, but it's just really like you could go to Sally's and get one of those Clairol or L'Oreal colors, the professional color lines, get one of the box tubes of color and get the 40 developer and put it on, sit it in the dryer. At least that's what I do. The box that we have gives you directions on exactly what to do for which color. Like for when I was red, it has its own directions for how much developer you mix, versus the blondes have their own ratio of developer that you need to mix, and some of them require more time, some of them require less time, some of them need to be under the dryer, some of them don't need to be under the dryer. With mine, because I'm trying to be as light as I can without bleaching, I don't think, which let me just clarify, I've used the neutral / natural tones. I've used 10, 9, 11. I have experimented with the gold tones. The highest that the gold tones go are 9G, which stands for 9 gold. And I have used the ash violet 11AV. And then just recently I started messing around with the ULPN, which is ultralight pale neutral blonde, and that one is actually my favorite. It gives you the most lift because you have to double the amount of 40 developer. It doesn't necessarily recommend that you put it under the dryer, but I do it anyway to speed up my processing time, and because being a cosmetologist, knowing that intense dryer heat will aid in the lift of your hair, especially when we're talking about going from naturally dark, because my hair is like a level 2 or level 1, which for anybody that doesn't know what that is a 1 is the darkest, it's like jet black, and my hair is pretty close to that, and a 2 is one level up from that. It's the darkest brown that your hair can possibly be. But with that, all the intense, I do use bleach on one spot on my head. It's right here where this streak is lighter, and all of this is actually kind of an ash color. So this is platinum right here, and everything else is like gold tones mixed in. Clearly my roots are always a little bit darker than everything else, but after you color it again, the roots from your last processing will be lighter because of the double lifting. But anyway, so when it comes down to blondes, but color, anyone that has color in their hair, you need to really take care of your hair. And I've had, I don't know how many people come back and say, so and so, I went to them, they messed up my hair, and the color was really great, I loved it when we walked out of the salon, and then I went home and I was doing my hair, and it was feeling really dry, and it was breaking off, and after about a week or two I washed my hair, and then it was just kind of like coming out. And I've heard these stories before. And before I went to school and realized, what it took to really maintain hair once you color it, and what all you're taking out of your hair when you color it, especially when you're going lighter than your natural color, I was like, well, wow, these people are really messing up other people's hair. Really now looking at it, it's like it's not placing the blame on the client themselves, but it is one of those things where we give you all of this information about home care. We're trying to sell you products, and it's not just to put money in our pocket. It's really because we're trying to keep hair on your head once you go home, pretty much. Because if you don't take care of it, you're doing the same thing you were doing to your hair before you started coloring it. It's it's gonna feel different, because it feels different right after you color it. But and then that's especially goes for my ladies that have relaxers on their hair that are getting colored, because that's just like a double whammy for your hair. And so with that, we kind of discussed that with you when you're getting your hair colored at the salon. Um, the lightest that we think you should go, and how that's going to affect your hair. But so with all of that aside, I'm going to get into some of the products that I use really quickly. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this video short. But for my hair texture has changed a little bit through coloring. Not much, so I don't want that to scare anybody, what I just said. My hair has always been really loose loose and curly, something like this. But it's gotten a little bit looser as my colors have changed. So because the brighter the color, the more you're taking out of your hair. So the less structure your hair tends to have. So it's going to change the way that it, you know, the natural pattern, the curl, the wave, whatever. It's going to be a little bit looser than it was initially. But I've used a lot of curly hair products, a lot of conditioners and things like that. And right now, because I'm trying to give people a better idea of what to do for home care, I realize that it is a little bit more convenient for people that, you shop at Walmart every week, you go to Food Line, wherever you go to get your groceries. It's more convenient for you to be able to get a shampoo and conditioner from the store while you're there and just call it a day. And so I've picked up let me grab it. I picked up the Garnier Fructis Color Shield shampoo and conditioner. Is something else that I need to say before we actually jump right into products, is that with products, something that we also learn as cosmetologists is that normally using products in a system, which a system is the shampoo, the conditioner, the leave-in treatment, or the moisturizer, whatever products that come in that line that are all in the same types of bottles that are all labeled, Color Shield line of products, or intense moisture therapy products and things like that. All of those are meant to work together, and they normally do work best together if you're focusing on whatever that one thing is that product is geared towards helping your hair, recover from. So with the Color Shield products, like I said, I'm using the shampoo and conditioner right now. I've just recently started using it. Give me 1 second while I grab my charger for the sake. So, sorry about that. But yeah, so the products normally work best in a system, and I kind of mix and match mine because, like I said, I have more than one thing going on. I'm pretty sure you've seen in a store or buying hair products where they have the color related products, and then they have, like deep treatment products for damaged hair, and then they have products that are for people that have curly hair, people that have thick hair, fine hair, people that are straightening, people that are blonde. They have all these specific products. So, of course, I don't want to just test these things out, test my theories out on my clients. I want to test it out on myself first. And it seems to be to me that I started out using the Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition line, which is the shampoo, the conditioner. I have the treatment spray, and then I have this, which is the 3-minute undo. What is this? Hair mask. That's what it is. And that thing makes my hair feel really, 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 really good. Almost as if because I color my hair at the shop. So, I'm using the top of the line coloring, conditioners and stuff like that, and the top of the line deep treatment stuff, and I'm sitting under the dryer to get all of that moisture in my hair. But I don't have it sitting under the dryer at home, at least not yet. I'm working on it, working on getting one, but I don't have one at home yet. So I need to know what products penetrate the best with just putting a cap on and just sitting around the house. And that says 3 minutes on it, and that is one that I have done the 3 minutes in the shower and just rinsed it off, and it does pretty good. But it also does good, you know, to leave it on longer. It just feels, your hair just feels really good. And I realized that after that, because it's not always all about the way your hair feels right after you wash it, but how long does your hair stay moisturized and soft like that? Does it just last a day, or does it last for a while? And with that product for my hair, it does last a while. And it helps bring back some of the bounce to my curls, which is not what it's for necessarily, but it does help bring back some of the structure to my hair that is lost during a coloring process. And I don't use this, like I said, right after I color at the salon. This is what I use, like, let's say the week after, when I wash my hair at home. And I'm trying to, you know, still build back up the oils and the moisture in my hair that it would have naturally before I stripped it with the color. Another thing that I use, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been wondering about it, and I don't know if I've ever said this on a video before. I know I've told some of my clients and friends this, but I have used the Kinky Curly line, and I'm not gonna badmouth their products because their curly custard does work pretty good for curling your hair. I know on a lot of videos they do have on their website a video tutorial of how to use their products. And so not to use a lot because your hair will get crunchy. And I don't mind crunchy. Like, I kind of like it because my hair lasts longer, because the first day is crunchy, the second day it's softer, third day it's a little bit softer, and it just keeps loosening up almost like a roller set, because it just loosens and softens, and then, you know, over time it's just loose and relaxed like this is. This is like fourth day hair for me. But I've used their products, and for the cost of the products, it's alright. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of, I just kind of like to compare things, like the results with the price, and some things you really do get what you pay for. But because there are so many competitors for them that like to compare their products to the Kinky Curly, I had to try a couple more. So another one that I tried that is like half the price for the same amount as Curly Custard, because I don't have any more of the Curly Custard, is this Curly Jello product by Three Sisters of Nature, which was $9.99, and that's not something that's printed on a sticker. They printed $9.99 right on the jar. So wherever you get this, it's always going to be $9.99 apparently. But yeah, this stuff worked pretty good. And it smells really good, and it gave me the same results pretty much as the Curly Custard from Kinky Curly products line. So yeah, that was pretty good for me. And right now I've put that on hold. I haven't gotten any more of that because I realized that at some point I like the way my hair looks a couple of days after I put the gels on my hair and custards and stuff like that on my hair. So I wanted to get a softer product, because we don't actually have a curling gel at the shop. We have creams. So my hair is automatically soft like this. You know, it's not really crunchy and hard and lacks movement, you know, when I leave the shop right after I do it, because I'm using, you know, creams and stuff like that. So I bought one. Another one of these hair salon buys. A beauty supply store buys, and this one is a new product, at least it was for that store, and it's a Queen Helene Royal Curl Shaping Cream. It says that it's all natural, it's free of sulfates, petroleums, parabens, all that good stuff, and mineral oils, and it was about $5. The I want to say the curling custard, that size jar of curling custard was like, what, $13? That jar of curling jello was $9.99, and this jar of curling cream was $5. Now this is the largest of all of those, and this is the cheapest. It's got a weird consistency to it. It's not so creamy, but it's not gel-like either. It's a weird consistency, but it does get the job done, and it keeps my hair from getting hard. So that's what I was going for. Now with this product, it says don't use a lot. I tried it once, used a lot. It did make my hair crunchy, so I followed the directions on it, minus all of the sectioning, because most of these products tell you to section your hair. I don't have enough hair to be doing all of that right now, so I just put a little bit in, kind of work it through, you know, from scalp to ends, and then right what I'm doing right now, because normally, I mean, when it's really hot and I'm just kind of chilling out, I'll leave and go out with my hair wet, almost dripping wet. But some days when I'm trying to, like, you know, have that finished look and not look like so much of a surfer, I'm trying to have that real finished, polished look to my hair, I use a diffuser. And I realize that people tell people to use a diffuser, and lots of people don't really know what a diffuser is. So this thing right here that you see, because I'm pretty sure that there are some black women or guys out there, or, you know, maybe even Latino guys and girls out there that have hair that have the comb attachments that come with your dryer. Some dryers come with the diffuser attachment, but normally they're not this big, they're not this deep, because this is one of those universal ones that should fit on just about any dryer at the end. So yeah, this dryer did not come with a diffuser attachment. It came with a comb and with a airflow nozzle to direct heat and air to certain areas. I don't have that with me, but it's just a nozzle that just makes the airflow more direct, the current more direct. But yeah, so this, I'll probably do a tutorial on this, because just showing you this still doesn't show you exactly what to do, and I could try to kind of show you without my hair being wet, but it just wouldn't do it justice to show you what the end result is. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that. But for my hair right now, I always use a leave-in treatment, and I've tried a couple of different ones, and I found one that I really like. And the one that I seem to stick with, that I've been using since my hair was long, down past my shoulders, is the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Repair Cream. This thing is huge, because normally the jar is like this big, but this one is the bonus salon size, which comes with a pump. So this thing's going to last me a while, because it's just me. I'm not using this one in the salon. But I use that. That's first. Mix it, some of this. Now for the way that my hair is styled right now, because normally my hair won't sit up like this. Normally it's going to fall down, it's going to curl somewhere down in my face. So with this, to do this, I just use a normal styling gel. Now, y'all don't judge me, because I like to buy things in bulk. So I use this tub of Eco Styling Gel. It doesn't have alcohol in it, so it doesn't dry your hair out, make your head itch. And I just use this, apply it, you know, around the edges, take the comb and kind of comb it back some, so it'll actually have this little wave to it, and it'll direct my hair back and out of my face while it's drying. But like I said, I will do a tutorial on styling my hair, so don't worry about trying to get the gist of it from this video. And I'm going to go a little bit more in depth in another video about, you know, color specifically, and about curly hair specifically. And I'm going to come back, because I do have some blonde, specifically for blonde, conditioners that I want to try, and possibly a shampoo. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to try a shampoo yet or not. But clearly this video was just to show you some of the products that I use, talk to you a little bit about my hair, my personal experiences, and show you that, you know, the products that I'm experimenting with on myself for home care that you can just get from a regular store. So far from all of this, I get really good results. And I just feel like when it comes to conditioners, most conditioners are pretty good, but everything when it comes to color or having curly hair or just needing something because your hair is feeling really dry, most conditioners just do better, and they penetrate better, and your hair feels so much better if you can sit under a dryer. So with that, you know, I'm not saying that I'm going to put some Garnier conditioner under a dryer. I probably want to use something that's a little bit more deep. So maybe the treatment one I would put under the dryer. But the general gist of the products, though, was just that, you know, systems are really good, and that's what product lines prefer, that you use all of their products together. But if you have colored hair, but you have curly hair, but it's a little bit fine, and you're straightening it and all this kind of stuff, you need to combat it for damage. You need to combat it for the coloring. You need to moisturize a little bit extra for the curliness, and you need lighter weight products that you don't have to use as much of if you have finer hair. So you have to build a system essentially that's best for your hair, and going to a salon and just consulting with a stylist could help you build that to know what it is that you need to put on your hair. Even if you don't necessarily get anything done other than a shampoo and a conditioning, it's just something that you can go ask somebody, what is it that I need to use, and do I have to buy everything from this one brand for this one line, or can I mix and match? The answer to that question is definitely yes, because everybody's hair is different and everybody's doing something different. Unless your hair is 100% natural, no chemicals, no color at all, and you're not really styling your hair that much, then you can just get the fine or the curly hair products. But if you have a lot more going on, which most people do now, you need a little bit more protection across the board. So, like I said, I'm going to come back with a little bit more in-depth details about color and curly hair, natural hair, and all that stuff. And this video ran a little bit longer, so hopefully this one will post to YouTube. But in the meantime, like I said, this is Model Boy Jones for the Hair is Art subscribers, and Yellow Boy J for my YouTube subscribers, and I'm out.